for lots of walks and bike rides recently. Have you noticed all of the colourful new flowers opening and pretty blossoms on the trees? It's been lovely to see a lot more sunshine recently as well, hasn't it? This is all a very exciting part of the way God has created the world to work in seasons. The Bible talks a lot about seasons, and it doesn't just mean the seasons that happen every year, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, but any time when things have to be a bit different for a while, but you know it won't last forever. I'm going to read to you a little bit of my favourite version of the Bible, International Children's Version. Speaks my language. This is from Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and it says, "There is a right time for everything. Everything on earth has its special season. There's a time to be born and a time to die. There is a time to plant and a time to pull up plants. There's a time to kill and a time to heal. There's a time to destroy and a time to build. There's a time to cry and a time to laugh. There's a time to be sad and a time to dance. There is a time to throw away stones and a time to gather them. There's a time to hug and a time not to hug. There is a time to look for something and a time to stop looking for it. There's a time to keep things and a time to throw them away. There's a time to tear apart and a time to sew together. There's a time to be silent and a time to speak. There's a time to love and a time to hate. There is a time for war and a time for peace." So seasons are for absolutely everything, and some of those times are lovely, like the time to laugh or hug or go to birthday parties, and sometimes are a bit harder, and we might wonder whether God really wants some of these times to happen at all, like the times for war and other difficult things we hear about in the news or from friends and family. But the beauty of seasons is they change. So even when things are difficult, we know that the difficult things won't last forever. But whatever kind of season we're in at the moment, we can always make it a better one by choosing to show God's love and kindness to other people. In this season, when you're spending most of your time indoors with other people in your house, what can you do to show love and kindness to them? You might write them a thoughtful note, draw them a picture, play with your younger brother or sister, help setting the table and keeping the house tidy. I'd love to hear your ideas. Maybe you could write or draw them on a poster while we worship together this morning. I've made a poster with some of my ideas, and I've drawn a tree in the middle to remind me that seasons come and go, but we can always choose to be kind to other people.